¿Cuál es? ¿El mío? Sí.
A wave of deadly and uncontrollable fires is sweeping through southern Chile, spreading its devastation with each passing hour.
No se puede hacer nada.
The massive forest fire that began at midnight on Saturday, January 17, 2026, has severely affected large parts of southern Chile throughout Saturday, including the provinces of Biobío and Ñuble and the cities of Concepción, Penco, and Lirquén, and has so far claimed nearly 20 lives. The incident has reportedly prompted the mass evacuation of thousands of residents of the affected cities, and more than 1,000 homes are at risk of burning. Local authorities say the flames, which started on Saturday night, are still active and uncontained due to adverse weather conditions, and rescue workers are working around the clock to control them. Southern Chile, especially the provinces of Biobío and Ñuble, have been hit hard by the massive fires, with the main cities affected being Concepción, Penco, and Lirquén. According to local reports, at least 8,000 hectares of forest and surrounding land have been completely destroyed. Many of the area's agricultural lands are covered in pine and eucalyptus trees, which can be considered one of the factors contributing to the spread and persistence of the fire. In addition, heavy damage has been caused to residential areas, and about 3,500 homes are under direct threat of fire.
Siguen las casas y aquí, todo esto que está aquí, las familias que se resguardaron aquí con nosotros.
The main cause of the fire is a combination of natural and human factors. Chilean authorities have said that this disaster did not have a single specific cause, but that several factors simultaneously caused its rapid spread. The most important natural and main factor of the fire was the intense heat wave and very high temperatures. As a result of the increase in temperature and dryness of the air, plants and trees have become highly flammable. After several years of lack of rainfall and worsening drought, almost anything can catch fire with a small spark. Southern and central Chile have suffered from a sharp decline in rainfall in recent years, leaving forests and grasslands parched. Meanwhile, strong winds have helped the fire spread rapidly to other areas, making it difficult to control. Experts say the provinces of Biobío and Ñuble are full of pine and eucalyptus trees, which are highly flammable and produce a lot of heat, allowing the fire to spread explosively. Authorities have also cited human error or negligence as possible factors, but it has not yet been definitively confirmed that the fire was started intentionally. The Chilean government, declaring emergency warnings in these two provinces, described the situation as very complex and worrying and has dispatched rescue and military forces to help evacuate residents and, most importantly, to immediately contain the fire. As of the time of writing, the fires have not been completely contained and rescue forces are still trying to prevent them from spreading further. Authorities have warned that if the wind and heat continue, there is still a risk of the fire rekindling. According to reports, the unprecedented summer heat, with temperatures rising to around 38 degrees Celsius, extreme dryness, and hot winds have created conditions that have seriously challenged the control of the fire. At the same time, air pollution in the affected areas has reached alert levels, and authorities have asked citizens to avoid excessive and unnecessary outdoor activities. The fires have revived memories of similar disasters in Chile in 2017, events that show that the south of the country is increasingly vulnerable to wildfires. In recent years alone, deadly fires have caused massive damage to forests and residential areas, leaving hundreds of victims. Officials and experts warn that the recurrence of such crises, especially in the summer, is a clear sign of the intensifying effects of climate change and the weakness of preventive forest management. As the fires continue to burn, local authorities have warned that the risk of the flames spreading remains high and have urged residents in high-risk areas to follow evacuation orders without delay. Many families have spent the night in temporary shelters, sports halls, and public centres, and a number of citizens have managed to leave their homes with only essential items. Thick smoke has disrupted daily life, and health services have urged people, especially the elderly, children, and those with respiratory problems, to stay home and minimise their exposure to the polluted air. Despite the efforts of rescue workers, concern and uncertainty continue among residents of the affected areas.
La carretera, cruzó hasta el frente, seguimos todo esto para allá. Una que otra casa se salvó, pero el resto está todo reducido a ceniza.
The fires are still raging in southern Chile, and the country is still grappling with one of its most difficult days yet. While rescue workers are working around the clock to contain the flames, thousands of families are waiting to return to their homes. Authorities are warning that continued heat and strong winds could reignite the crisis. Southern Chile remains on high alert.
¿Cómo que no? Pues estuvo recién.
Ya salgamos de aquí, ¿no? No, si las llamas están muy fuertes, salgamos.
Mira, hermano, bueno. Mira, bueno. Vine.
Por la Zulema.
Mira, esa, bueno, no, yo un pedazo más.